I'm gonna go with this regular.
Okay, so I'm going to do a tarot reading, right? But this tarot reading is going to be very interesting because I am going to lay down while I'm doing it, okay? Now, whether or not I can manage, don't know. The effort, though, I'm going to give it an A effort for sure. So, should I turn around? I think I'm going to try to turn around, okay? And then I have my deck right here. This is my deck that I'm going to use. I'm going to use this deck right here. I'm going to put this here. And I'm literally going to attempt to do a tarot reading while I'm laying down, okay? And I know you guys are probably like, what the fuck, AquaStarGoddess? Hey, listen, god damn it, my back is fucked up right now. And I thought this might be interesting. I really just want to do it for fun, honestly. Seriously. So serious right now. Okay, so here's the deck. And let's see what this is. What's this? You know, my apartment complex trying to charge me an extra $50 a month if I don't have renter's insurance with their name on it and shit like that, because I already got the renter's insurance. They're like, it has to name us, and it's going to be $50 if we don't have that proof. I'm like, man, y'all got me.
Maybe the beneficiary if something happens to your shit gets stolen.
I don't know.
They.
I don't know. I really don't know.
See, you gotta answer the right question. Like, why am I paying something that's non-refundable? Two, why would I name you a beneficiary? Like, it's not your stuff.
Oh, God. An interested party. They're an interested party, not a beneficiary. Okay, let's just shuffle here because I am just getting waxed every fucking 5 seconds. Every 5 seconds I'm getting waxed. Left and right. I get like smacked up against the wall. Like everything's just happening all at one time. Okay. What'd you say, Dino?
I'm a little bit too harsh.
No, you're not. You're not. All right, Spirit. What is it that you want us to know? What do you want us to know, Spirit? Flip the card on the top. Knight of Wands. Swiftly. Something is happening quickly. Food? Is it food? I hope food is happening quickly because I am so hungry right now. But also, I'm not supposed to be eating like crap. Okay, 2 cards fell out. Let's see. No, 3 cards. We got the 8 of Pentacles. We've got the 9 of Swords. And we got the Page of Pentacles. What's this all about? So this is an interesting energy because the 9 of Swords is in the middle. So it's like, what's going on here? Like, who's feeling down, sad, depressed, potentially even just mentally strained or stressed? And that could be this as well. It doesn't have to mean that you're depressed, although I usually take this card as that. But it could also, especially because like she's got her like her hands and her face and stuff, like her face and her hands stuff. But this could also just be stress. This could be like mental anxiety, having a lot of negative thoughts or overthinking something. This could be somebody that's planning something as well with the Page of Pentacles being here. I feel though there's some bad news coming somewhere. I don't know why this is what I'm getting, but I'm getting that. It just came out of nowhere. I feel like somebody's getting some bad news that relates to work probably. Hopefully you're not getting fired. Shit. The Moon card, I'm sorry, the High Priestess is about at the bottom of the deck. So something about divine timing, something about, I feel like right timing is the word versus divine timing, which that still means divine time, right? Like, so divine time is kind of like, it happens in a time where everything is in perfect alignment for that specific event to occur. It could be good, it could be bad. It doesn't have to be good, right? It could be good or bad that divine timing type of thing occurs. This one I'm feeling is right timing though. And I'm also getting the energy of like Ace of Swords, action. Action taken. Let's see what else we got. The Magician here as well. 5 of Cups. So somebody's not going to be so satisfied with something that they've desired or manifested or something of that nature. It's going to be something different. Anyway, right timing is telling me this is definitely the truth here. Okay, with some right timing going on. All right, so let's see here. Let's see, what is Spirit trying to tell us? Spirit, what is this all about with the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles? Clear and concise messages, please. Clear and concise, clear and concise. We also have the Knight of Wands here as well. So I feel like the Knight of Wands is really about something happening very quickly, swiftly. This could be somebody also. Oh, that's what we have. So somebody could be feeling not. Somebody could be feeling wearing a good mask, wearing a good show for like their work or their job or something like that. Maybe they don't feel very secure or very comfortable with their job or something like that. Maybe they're feeling like something may not work out. This could even be that you just don't feel good about your job at all. Like you just maybe don't like it, right? We got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is also the energy of somebody feels like they're not making progress. So maybe at your job, maybe you just don't feel like you're making progress. Maybe you don't feel like you're being promoted properly. I know what that feels like. I remember when I used to work at these, remember I told you guys that I used to be into early childhood education, right? And so like I was in childcare and I was working at this job at this place. And I went, and to be able to make more money, I went and got all of my certifications. I did pretty much everything, all the way up to a director. So I could have been a director. I could have ran the bitch, right? Ran the whole place. And this bitch only wanted to give me a 5-cent raise. I was like, you got me fucked up, ho. Okay? You got me all the way fucked up. Okay? So that job didn't last much longer after that. I got the fuck up out of there because, bitch, you got me fucked up. She tried to give me a 5-cent raise. That's when I knew that working for other people was not for me. Okay. That's when I knew. I was like, this bitch got me fucked up, ho. And I had been working there for multiple years, like literally 2 years or something like that. So I was like, oh no, this ain't gonna work. So somebody feels like they're not making progress in their job. Okay. And you might be right. You know what I mean? Like you might be fucking right. Like this bitch ain't it. The Hermit card is here, okay? The Hermit card is letting you know that Spirit is bringing in some sort of wisdom to you. This might even be you feeling like you need to take some time to yourself. This might even be some like isolation going on, some isolation vibe that you might be dealing with, right? But, you know, I feel like Spirit is giving you some wisdom here with this. With this energy here. And I do also feel like somebody is like determined to win, determined to be successful. But maybe you just feel like you keep running into dead ends. Like you just feel like you keep running into places or situations that just ain't working the fuck out. Like what the fuck is going on? This shit ain't working out, right? I'm hearing like you gotta definitely, first off, listen, this is so funny. So today, you know, Gino's giving me this whole lecture about what's going on with me and why it's happening and this and that and the third. And the universe is trying to sit me down and all sorts of shit, right? And I'm about to tell you the same shit, okay? I'm literally about to tell you, okay? First off, you got to get your mind, your words right, you know, in the right direction. And here's the thing. It can be so difficult, especially in the beginning. It's so hard, right? But the reason why you want to get your mind right and in the right direction is because then when you start thinking things can work out for you, then they start working out for you, right? But as long as you keep thinking it's never going to fix itself, it's never going to work out, it's never going to do this, it's not going to work. It's not going to do it. Every time you think of that, it's not going to happen, okay? And this is from experience, okay? I've had this type of experience, just multiple years, situations, scenarios, vibes, all that shit like that, and it always ends up being the truth, okay? So I feel like somebody needs to hear that, and maybe that's a part of the wisdom that Spirit wants to share with you, but I feel like there's more as well. I feel like there's more. I feel like another thing that's coming to me is sometimes you don't want it bad enough. Or you're not showing that you want it bad enough, right? We were talking on this channel probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't know. It was some time ago. And we were having a reading for somebody who said that their girlfriend broke up with them and he just wasn't sure what went down. And then as we got to conversing and talking to this person, eventually he comes out and was like, well, I was nonchalant. Oh, well, that's your problem right there, motherfucker. As long as you're going to be nonchalant about the things that you want, about what you actually want to have in your life, as long as it's going to be as nonchalant with you. So you want to be nonchalant about having good money in your life, it's going to be nonchalant about being in your life, okay? Money's gonna be like, well, I guess money's gonna be like, that nigga don't need me. Right? Like, you know what I mean? Like you over there like nonchalant shit like that. And that's how it's gonna happen for you. You know what I mean? So he was talking about, oh, maybe I was a little nonchalant, and now his girlfriend is like, well, shit, I guess you don't need me in your life, right? Because if you're gonna be nonchalant about me being in your life, then obviously I'm not important to you. I don't matter in your life. So if I get enough, if I say to myself enough in my mind that you don't care about me, then eventually I'm going to start responding to that, right? And it may sound crazy, but really this is how life happens. Life happens because we have a series of events that go down and occur. And from those series of events that occur and then go down, we have our own thoughts about those things. And our thoughts then shape and form our words, our actions, how we do things, our, what we do moving forward, right? That's literally how it happens. So everything starts from the mindset, right? So this is what we're talking about here. I feel like somebody potentially may have been doing the nonchalant game. You play nonchalant about your goals, about your dreams. Well, you're going to play nonchalant about your goals and your dreams and your goals ain't never going to reach you. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Oh, thank you so much. Is there dressing on it?
Yeah, I just know you don't like too much dressing.
Oh, okay. Can I have some more dressing, please? Oh, but I gotta get up if I'm gonna eat this, and it's gonna be difficult for me to do that.
Okay,
You want me to wait till you get back?
I was gonna bring the dressing. Well,
To try to sit up. Yeah. Okay. So let me lay y'all down on y'all back real quick, okay? Hey, I'm not asking you for no extra, stuff. You're laying on your back. I ain't asked you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asking you to, let me stop. Okay, that really stopped.
Yeah, you take those fucking pills, man.
Okay. I'm managing. I might have done it. It might be done, guys. I might do it. Ow. Wait, I need help still. I still need help. Oh my God, my back. Oh. Okay. What a chore. Okay, so anyway, when we're talking about some nonchalant shit, right? I need help. Help, please. Ow. Okay, I made it. What a job. What a chore, guys. Okay, so here's where we are. Give me a second, because trying to get myself in the right position is really a job. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have to sit here for a little while, just like this. Anyway, I feel like somebody's being nonchalant. And when you're being nonchalant about something, about your goals, about the things that you want to accomplish, about the things that you want to have in your life, well, look, it evades you, okay? Because you're evading it, all right? You want to be aloof with life, life will be aloof with you. God damn it. It's called the law of attraction. So just be aware of that, okay? Bear with me 1 second, please. Oh my goodness. What a chore. I can't even take this off, can I? No, I can't do it. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got that message out, let's see if there's anything else that's going to come along with it. Okay. Oh, look at this. The Tower came out. The Tower is here. What is the Tower all about, and why the fuck is it in this card, in this reading? We also have the Emperor here at the bottom of the deck. What the fuck? So shockingly, I believe, somebody's going to step into their power. Okay? You're going to step into your power, and it's going to be a shock potentially to many people, not just you. It might shock you, but it might shock others as well. Because I think you're going to do it without warning. You're going to do it without warning. The only suggestion that I can have with whomever this is about, if you feel like this is resonating with you, I really want you to make sure that you are aware, self-aware. I want you to be more self-aware, okay? Because I feel like the self-awareness in this whole thing is not really present. But that may be a good thing, because sometimes you might be a type of person that's always self-aware, and then sometimes you need to do the exact opposite of what you normally do sometimes, right? So I do get that. Just take the time to make the assessment and determine if you're usually very self-aware. This might be a time where you just kind of, all of that caution to the wind goes to shit, you know? But I feel like self-awareness is something that I needed to point out. So I just want you to be aware, to be self-aware, okay? The Page of Swords is also here. The Page of Swords is really giving kind of standing your ground on something, and also communicating. So I feel like you should be, this is about like firm communication as well. That's what this is. That's exactly what that is. Firm communication. Like I was on the floor, and Gino was like, the universe trying to sit you down. And I was like, yeah, but you know, he was like, no. You're being hard-headed, basically. Okay, let's see what else. Now this is an interesting bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck is really showing me that I feel like somebody has like a situation where they don't feel like their family life or their family environment is very stable. They feel like it's very fickle. They feel like it's very unpredictable is what I'm getting. And what does that mean? Okay, this is getting uncomfortable. Confusion. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, it's like you need to get unconfused. So like you need to clarify things, get some clarity. You know, you need to be clarifying and you need to be getting some clarification. The Wheel of Fortune says to do so because ultimately this is your goal, right? The Wheel of Fortune is the goal ultimately. But oftentimes, if you're feeling like you're in a state of confusion, you may not get there. So you know, you do have to have some clarity. Even like, for instance, for me, so I was telling you guys like earlier when I was on my previous video, I was like, you know, I've been working so hard and doing this and that, blah, 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 blah. Now, me working hard, I do not have a problem doing that. And I don't see it as being a terrible thing. But what I was noticing is that the output is just not what I would need it to be. And ultimately, what the message has been for me is that I need to be attracting. I don't need to be over exerting myself and over efforting at getting my goals reached or met. I need to be in a space of alignment, and I need to be attracting the things that I want to, the opportunities that I need, you know, attracting things and moving more from a space of alignment than a space of like overuse of my masculine energy to effort at something like that. Honestly, that's just not what I should be doing. And Spirit's been trying to tell me this for like a while now. And for a good while, I was doing exactly that. But recently, my living situation changed, and I decided to go and get my own place. And also, money had dried up a little bit. So I was like, well, what am I going to do? So I started efforting and doing that kind of, you know, exertion type of work. And now here we go today, and my back is out. And Gino's like, you're about to try to sit you down. So yeah, there's that. So basically, I know that even though I need money and I need a certain amount of money and I have to pay these bills and do this and then do that, I also know that overexerting myself is not good for me. I also know that there are other ways that I can get money for my needs, like get my basic needs and stuff like that taken care of without it having to be you know, that overexertion of my energy, because it's just not the most efficient or effective way for me to use my energy, right? So that would be, for instance, I do this, commercial subleasing. So I have a building and then I lease out my office spaces to other people who have businesses and they need a space, but they don't want to put up all the upfront costs. That has been, I've been doing that for the last couple of years. I did have some, what I would call it, failures, or I had some moments where it wasn't working so well, but it's back, up and up.
That's your problem.
What?
When you focus on the shit didn't go right, instead of all the months the shit did go right.
Oh my God.
You ran that first building, past your first lease, you resigned, and halfway into the next lease, is where you got a little trouble.
Okay.
It had something to do with me getting sick often.
Right.
So you need to stop doing that. You downplay the good shit and talk about your failures, and that's admirable, because you don't want to act like everything's all good, but your good shit is way better than your couple little failures.
Well, I'm saying that because, you know, sometimes when you get to talk about shit, people be like, well, why? What's wrong with you now? Like, why shit ain't working out with you right now?
Well, shit changed.
What?
Nigga, Trump got president.
Where?
Nigga, computers got made. That's why. You be all kind of shit.
Right.
What happens?
So, okay, so with that being the case, when I'm doing my commercial subleasing, if I continue on with that business and that business model, literally that's all I need to do, and I could just be totally fine. All my bills and everything will be good, but I just have to continue on to doing that thing, right? Now, right now, the only issue is just that I just need to have the right situation, the right building, you know what I mean? The upfront costs and things of that nature in order to get another building set up that's going to be profitable for me. But at the end of the day, Spirit has literally lined shit up for me to do that, and I just need to take action on it. And so right now, today, I'm dealing with back problem. And Gino's like, Spirit's trying to sit you down. And trust me, I thought the same thing. Like, maybe Spirit's trying to tell me something. One, that I've been overexerting myself and overworking. That's the self-awareness part, right? The self-awareness part is, it's not as, I can be more effective and more efficient in my journey on this plane and on this earth by flowing, allowing things to flow, attracting and working from a more aligned space than me overexerting myself in order to work and get the things that I need to get, right?
That's what made our partnership good, because they do the real work, keep things flow, leave you to be creative, and not have to do that other shit.
Yeah, well, the thing about what you just said is so key, because that is the truth of the matter, but you lost sight of that.
But, all right, we'll talk about that at a different time.
Yep. So anyway, what Spirit trying to say here in these cards for somebody, make sure that you are stepping into whatever it is that you're stepping into with self-awareness, okay? Be aware of, you know, what works for you, what doesn't work for you, how you should be working or operating life, you know? Like Gino just said, you know, he was kind of like doing the work, the hard brunt of the work, and I would come up with all of the creative ideas that would make us additional extra money, you know, on the side. But it was never a situation where I was like literally working like 16 hours, you know what I mean, overexerting myself, because that's just not the most efficient or effective use of my skill sets, my capabilities, my intelligence. I come up with shit like this, you know, but if I'm overworking or whatever, I don't have the space to create these ideas that generate good, you know, lots of revenue. So basically that's what's being said.
You said that I lost sight of it, but I was gonna say that maybe you wasn't as appreciative of that fact, that the shit was getting done. You just thought that was just...
That's not true, you know.
Okay, well,
because that was literally the reason why I did what I did. Okay. Always. That was like my why. So like you are not barking up the right tree right now.
All right.
Okay, let's see what else we got. I do feel like somebody is out of whack and out of balance. Rest and recovery is needed. You're not trapped. The universe is going to send success for sure. But somebody is totally out of balance. Somebody could be out of balance because of like dark sorcery or dark magic or something like that going on. But I don't really feel like that's the heavy energy. That could just be like the undertone of it. Maybe somebody's just... I'm getting obsessive energy with this Queen of Wands in reverse. There's some sort of obsession that somebody is dealing with here. That's what's got you out of balance. You need maybe rest and recovery on that. You know, a little rest and recovery on that. I do also feel like somebody possibly potentially, ooh, look at this, trapped in your mind. Somebody was feeling trapped in their mind, stuck in their mind. Wonder about that. Why? Let me get some. Let me get some why here. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, because maybe some family have you confused, or somebody like maybe there's no stability or security surrounding you, like your immediate surrounding or something like that. It's just it's not so comfortable or secure. And also somebody's feeling potentially unloved. Potentially somebody's feeling unloved. Thank you for the salad.
You want more?
Yes. So, yeah, so I feel like somebody's feeling unloved. Also potentially just like unsecure, not insecure, but unsecure. It could be insecurity as well, but I'm feeling more of just things are not secure, so that's you feel insecure. Okay, so I don't know who that was about. All right, let's see what else we can get. I'm gonna pull these cards up. And let's see if we can get a new message here. So welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are here, let's get a new message and see what we can find out. All right, Spirit, what else is there? What do we need to know? Lead us and guide us in the right spaces, places with alignment. The Tower card and the Emperor's back. The Justice card is in reverse. Some sort of injustice. What's going on? King of Pentacles. There's some sort of injustice going on here as it relates to someone's stability. That's interesting. I want to know more. I feel like the Power Rangers. I just saw like the 5 of Wands, and it reminds me of like the Power Rangers or something, like forces align or some bullshit like that, you know? Look how they all... Of course, this is supposed to be them fighting, but don't they look like the forces align or some bullshit? You know how the Power Rangers all come together and shit like that? Jumping up in the goddamn sky and shit like that? Talking to their little watches and shit? Come on, the Power Rangers, you know, they work together and shit. So this could be like a group of people, you know, come together and align together to cause some sort of instability for somebody else. So there is a group of people that's try to cause some sort of issue for other people or another person. Let's see what that turns out. Let's get an outcome here. Huh?
No scoop?
No, that's wonderful. Thank you so much.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
I killed it.
Oh, no, no. Well, let me see.
Yeah, get a little bit, just a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Caesar salad.
Hello. Okay, so let's see here. An eight of wands is here. This is about a message. A messenger. The Devil card. This is an interesting little combination here. Somebody has to make a decision. And they don't want to make a decision about an ex-lover. They don't want to end it because they're happy with them. But they don't say anything about it. They hold that close to their chest. They don't speak about it. Like, they don't share that information. Six of Swords is here. Because the Six of Swords is all about walking away and going away somewhere. I don't know if this is that they want to give them. I feel like somebody here is like battling with their heart or battling with like a decision about a lover situation. Excuse me. Seems like there's a decision that needs to be made that they don't want to make. They don't want to. They don't want to. And I do feel like a part of the reason, because the Sun card, it's like there's happiness associated there. Why am I getting cayenne pepper in my mind? Oh, I need my iPad.
Is your purse right there?
Yeah, I just gotta find a way to get my leg from locking in this little thing here. My leg is locked into this
You can help you.
thing, and I'm trying to figure it out. Okay. All right. All right, let me get my iPad, y'all. 1 second. What was the question I was just asking? What just came to me? Something just came to me, and I'm being urged to look it up right now. Cayenne pepper. That's what it was. Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. So let me do this. I'm gonna put this over here to the side because that ain't got nothing to do with y'all. In the meantime, like I said, there's a decision that somebody don't want to make. There's no decision. They're not gonna make a decision. There is no. There is no decision to end it. I don't see that. I don't think they want to. Because the Sun card, it makes them happy.
Why?
What?
Why does it make him happy?
I don't know. You want to know why? Okay, fine. All right, Spirit. Gina wants to know why. The word bound is coming out. They're bound together. There's another thing here as well. Temptation or stuck. This could even be codependency. But tell me more, serious. Bound is the number one thing that's coming out. Bonded, bound together, binded, bonded. Focus. Inner focus. I don't know what this means. Anything else, Spirit? I feel like this is like a situation where somebody works on, it's like giving somebody motivation to like work on themselves, work on their being better. And I feel like this, it's like light in a dark tunnel. So this is like about light in a dark tunnel. This is also about somebody wanting to be better and working at being better. And this person helps you to see your flaws, I guess, or helps you to see like where you can improve. It's like we always talk about in the spiritual journey shit, we always talk about mirrors, right? Like we always talk about other people being your mirror or your reflection. What that means is when you see behavior exhibited by other people, you have attracted that to you because in some way there's something in you that resonates with that energy, regardless of whether you like to think it or believe it or not. And sometimes it mirrors at you, it mirrors back to you what you yourself might have going on inside of you, or what you yourself may need to work on, or what you yourself might want to improve, or even good stuff. It does it with good and bad things. So it doesn't just have to be bad stuff that, you know, is being mirrored. Good things can be mirrored as well. I feel like that's what this is about. Somebody has discovered, somebody that shows them their true face. Does this make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense or not, because I'm just off the top. Did you buy that salad like that, or did you add something to it?
Add something to it.
The Purdue?
Yep.
Yep.
And love.
You got lemon?
And love.
Oh, okay. So you try to put spell on me?
Say what? No, that's organic.
Thank you so much. I could taste the love. Yeah, that's what this is all about. This is why somebody doesn't want to let something go. Somebody doesn't want to end something because it brings happiness. It also brings them a mirror soul, or a mirror thing, a mirror experience where they see things that they need to focus on within themselves. It also encourages this person to reflect, self-reflect, or whatever. And this person works on those things. Three of Pentacles is here. So this is about working and working at something, efforting at something, training, like, you know, and making improvements or growing by way of improving a skill set. I'm also seeing a Six of Pentacles here too. And although we have the Justice card in reverse, which represents no balance, I'm also seeing a balance being restored here. Because in the Six of Pentacles, there's a scale right here. So I feel like this is a restoration of some balance here. Is happening in this reading. So somebody feels like the lover that they don't want to let go of, or their ex-lover that they don't want to let go of, or whatever, something like that, helps restore some balance or helps bring some balance or something like that. It's a balancing act, for lack of better words. Well, shit. Okay, I'm done with that message. That was interesting. Okay. I'm going to take a break because my back is doing some things. In the meantime, does anybody have any personal questions? And then let me see about this cayenne pepper idea, because I had this idea that maybe cayenne pepper helps with my back pain. So we'll see. So, oh good, I got messages about that. Sweet, good. So right now, I guess I'm just trying to find, I don't know. Fuck what I was about to say. I don't know what the fuck I was about to say. It doesn't fucking matter. Okay. Well, I was using that to set my phone up on for a little bit. So I think I'm gonna try that again. Because I'm at 48%. I'm gonna wait till I get to 50% and then put that up there.
I'm gonna so I just make a little note.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So yes, cayenne pepper can help with pain. See that? The active compound in cayenne pepper is capsaicin, which works by reducing a neurotransmitter called substance P. What the fuck is substance P? I ain't never heard of substance P. That sounds like some other shit. That sends pain signals to the brain. When used topically in creams, gels, or patches, capsaicin can help with arthritic pain, muscle pain and back pain, neuropathic pain, like diabetes, nerve pain, shingles, and sciatica, headache relief. Okay, so a few things to know. It may cause burning, stinging, or redness at first. Then it lessens over time to repeat. It's most effective with regular application, not just one-time use. Do not apply to the skin. Okay, eating cayenne pepper may help boost circulation, improve, provide mild pain relief, but the strongest effect can be from topical use. Okay, so cayenne pepper topically can help with pain relief. Hey, Course Babe West. Yes, do you remember my back? It hurt so much. Do you remember last time I had this? It's the same thing it was last time. I don't know why. I just broke down, but hey, Course Babe West. Yes. So I'm dealing with the same back spasm as I had last time, like 2 years ago when we had this thing. Where's my book? So I'm low-key. I'm in all sorts of uncomfortable scenarios right now because of my back pain. So I ended up coming over here last night to Gino's house because he's like, because I was still sleeping at my office even though I got my place. I don't have no furniture yet, so I'm still sleeping at my office on my futon thing. And so I told him, I called him last night and I said, my back really hurts, I need help. So he came over with, what did he come over with? He came over with some stuff for me.
Beet juice.
Oh, beet juice. Yes, the beetroot powder, because I was thinking, because beetroot powder helps oxygen to get to the to the muscles faster. So that was my thinking with that, but it was not immediate relief at all. I don't remember LOL, but my dad does Uber and he gets really bad back. Oh no. So let me see. So it was about 2 years ago where I was dealing with back pain. Where's my book? Do you know what my book is at? Oh, my bag. My bag. Well, Gino, when we first went live earlier, Gino was talking crazy mess and saying some stuff. And so, since then, we're just, chilling. So he told me anyway, he was like, you got to come over here and da-da-da. I think it was just his way of getting me over here to sleep in his bed. He's trying to seduce me. It's not working. But, he's got lots of game. He's got plenty of game, let me tell you. He's been super charming and he's got plenty. I'm not lying. You think I'm lying?
I'm not charming.
Oh, you're not charming. You're just you.
Nobody else sees.
Can you look on the floor? Maybe it's down there. So anyway, he's been helping me to stretching all this stuff because my back has been so toe up. But anyway, this book, let me show you. So this book, when I first introduced this book onto this page, like 2 weeks later, I ended up having like terrible back spasms for like, how many days was it? Like a week? For like a week or something. Oh no, my lashes. Oh no, there's only one?
No, the other one's in there.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh.
Give me some support, okay?
That's not support, Gino.
It is.
It's not.
Lean back a little bit.
It.
They don't help? It hurts? Is that better?
Okay, so anyway, it talks about the fact that whatever experience that we go through physically as physical pain has some sort of mental, like, probable cause for it, right? So anyway, this one lower back, it says fear of money, lack of financial support. So the affirmation for this one is, I trust the process of life. All I need is always taken care of. I am safe. So anyway, last night, Gino goes, so it's lower back. He says, so that means you're feeling unsupported. I just bust out crying. I just start crying. And so then it kind of brought this to the front with me again, which this is true, right? Represents the support of life. So this is true. So I just need to go in and just kind of get onto my affirmations and just change up things, because you know what? And I was saying this earlier, is that sometimes when life happens or how things happen in life, from those events in life, we come up with our own thoughts and our own scenarios in our mind, and we create these stories in our minds. And then life starts responding to those things that we think, okay? So I need to change up how I'm thinking and feeling about this whole thing. Gino was he was basically jumping down my throat about about being hard-headed, and the universe is trying to sit me down, and I was like, I knew, ultimately I knew anyway that that's what's happening.
Like I was drill sergeant, I was yelling at you like I'm the most laid back dude. I'm like, hey, did you think about this? But you act like, did you think about that?
I didn't say that you said it like that, but
that's what jumped down.
You did jump down my throat though. You was like, you're being hard-headed, because that's what being hard-headed looks like. And I was just like, okay.
You've been hard-headed since I met you.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not hard-headed.
You've been hard-headed.
What makes a person hard-headed?
Look at your life and you tell me.
Excuse me?
What makes you hard-headed?
I don't know that I'm hard-headed. That's why I'm asking you. You see something.
What makes you hard-headed is the fact that you breeze away with life. And then when somebody points out something, you always have the answer. So now, when you don't, you're going to go with your way. Because I only can say this from my experience, because I've been hard-headed my whole life.
So wait a minute.
That's when I met you.
So that's what makes a person hard-headed?
Yeah, you think that you know everything because you've always dealt with all problems with ease. And then,
do I really think that I know everything, or do I just know that I'm the only one that got my back for real? And you have my back, and I have your back.
Gonna get you with your live, man.
No, I need you to answer that.
I don't want to jump down your throat.
Oh my God, cut it out. The dramatics. Icy hot cream that helps him. Okay. Well, I was actually just about to get some cayenne pepper and have Gino mix that up with some oil and then put that at the bottom of my back because apparently that helps relieve pain, which is what I was just looking at when I. Gino. So I need you to go back and tell me what actually makes a person hard-headed because I'm just so curious. Because I don't think I know everything, but I also know that.
You know what works for you. So when you start running to a dead end, and somebody gives you some advice like, hey, you might be not seeing this, you just refuse to see it or take that advice, it makes you hard-headed. It's the same shit that you've been telling me with certain shit.
Okay, and when did I do that with you?
So the same thing when you're like, hey, pretty much you're more talented and you could be way more useful with what you are instead of just exhausting yourself doing this. And I'm like, well, I really don't have no choice right now. I got television. I'm doing this because it's my family. We need this. But you was right in what you said. And then I don't know how to explain it, how you understand, honestly, or you wouldn't be hard-headed. But it's the same thing, just slight differences. So I'm trying to get you over here to seduce you. Nigga, you couldn't even move. You was sitting in the chair looking like a mannequin. I'm gonna put up on your grass. What'd you say earlier when you act nonchalant? You woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and said you needed me, and I was shot right there. You sleep? Just live, rested.
Shit, I didn't fell asleep.
I just asked you if you sleep.
I wasn't.
Nah. So you fell asleep in those 30 seconds?
You said last night that I fall asleep super quick, so.
You do. So everybody goodbye.
So yeah, so I'm gonna be working on this today, and also, just working on getting myself back into my alignment and really working on focusing even more on those concepts and ideas of really their business moves that I make that allow me to generate revenue, take care of my lifestyle, but also not overexert myself, which is what I find that I've been doing with this Ubering thing. It's just like it's overly done. And I'm just not, so basically, for lack of better way of explanation, I operate very well out of my feminine space. And I can do my masculine space as well, but it's usually it's more efficient when I'm first in alignment. I'm operating by attracting, and then when my masculine energy comes into play, I put things into action. But it doesn't require me to do like, overexertion or overexhaustion in order to reach the goals that I need to reach. So basically, the universe is sitting me down right now and saying, it's time to get in shape. So I need to really, really get that in order. What?
So you already been on that path.
What path?
For getting in shape, you just ate a nice, delicious salad.
Oh no, I'm not talking about getting in shape as in weight, although that's what I'm working on.
Okay.
But I'm talking about in shape as far as my alignment with not overexerting myself or overusing my masculine energy, but having a good, healthy balance. And so basically, I need to get back into my commercial subleasing and my marketing company, because those I can operate, and the money that comes out of it is larger lump sums. allowing me to take care of the things that I need to take care of quickly and without as much strenuous effort or as much time-consuming effort or headache, I guess. Well, I guess I'm gonna go. Tanvi, I don't know what you were saying, but I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna see you guys later. I tapped in. We did a little reading with some cards, and we did pull a couple of messages. So definitely go back and look at those messages if you're interested. I will come back later and do some more messages, but right now I need to take a little nap because I just need to. Okay, so talk to you later. Bye.